later.
Hi, my name's Jake. I play saxophone, tour around the country, occasionally play bass, occasionally make and sell some music, and what's that other thing? Oh yeah, I also really love fishing. What's the date?
It is the 13th.
Would be nice if I flip my camera around. Yeah, I can't see me for some reason. There I am.
Oh, I might have charged it.
Oh, that's light.
Now, it's funny because you can only see up close. You can't see far away.
Oh, I see the light. It is, what is this, Monday.
It's Monday.
That has me all thrown off.
Why are you at my house?
Yeah, long story. So, this past Saturday, I was running sound for one of the bands I play with, and I figured out how much equipment you could actually fit inside of a Ford Fusion in terms of audio. So basically, soundboard, wires, electronics, one sub, stands, 5 speakers, 2 QSC K8s, 2 CP8s, and 1 Alto self-powered that I use for monitors. Mic bag back here. And look, I even had room for power conditioner that I kept right at the back window.
Robbed, huh?
Oh, hey, if anyone could break through the windows and then get this stuff out the way I packed it in, they earned it. All my sax stuff is in the trunk. But coming home, I ran over a deer carcass.
How old? How big do you think the deer was? Do you think it was an adult?
Oh, it was definitely an adult.
Was it? It was a doe.
It was a doe.
Okay, it was a doe. No longer doe.
But yeah, so I needed an oil change. Vince and I were talking about rattle I'm hearing. I know my cover was shaking loose a little bit. You could still see. I don't know if you can see it with this camera, but we'll get some shots. There's a nice amount of fur on there. And yeah. So my buddy Vince here, him and I work with each other. He actually works at an auto body shop. So
I recognize the view. I don't know.
Yes, he also has a his own YouTube channel. How do you pronounce that again?
Cheval.
Chevalve. So he does time-lapse videos of just the woods and all the creatures that...
Time-lapse videos, it's trail cam footage.
trail cam footage and
Yeah.
time lapse.
This is where all the deer poop and pee and you see turkeys and possums and raccoons and robins.
It's really cool stuff if you want to see what happens in your backyard when no one's looking.
Oh yeah, you can hear some coyotes. That was a good video.
See some coyotes.
I've caught one coyote. There's always one. Like either a photo or just a really short video, but it never lasts long. But that's what started the trail cam was we were hearing coyotes all of a sudden because the development's nearby. We think that they push the coyotes over.
Oh, okay.
So we wanted to see what was going on in the woods. We also heard, I think it's a fox. I think their mating call. It just sounds like a scream. And I was like, what the hell is that?
They think they're people. They think they're people.
I've only seen a fox a few times now. That's triggered the trail camera.
Cool. So yeah, today's mission is we're going to get this car on
Ramps.
those ramps. There's 2 of them there.
My ramps.
And
Been on these.
we're going to get through some fur and blood, figure out what's causing that rattle when I'm in reverse. Probably, I think you're right, probably radiator fan got shoved into it or it shoved into the fan, one or the other.
Something. We'll see what
Something.
happens.
Something.
Was your side skirt always tilted down a little bit?
Yes,
Okay.
that was, yeah, actually that was when I bought it.
Okay.
Then someone rear-ended me on the parkway, which was,
Oh, I remember that now.
yeah.
Yeah. How long have you had this car?
5 years? Yeah, 5 years.
Not about as long as I've had the Volvo.
So we're going to get on there, and before we go fishing,
Oh, you're
We
going to
need-
go fishing tonight?
oh no,
Oh.
tomorrow technically,
Oh,
but
yeah, I was going to say it's a little cold.
it still is a fishing channel. I know I haven't fished in,
You got a lot going on.
yeah, to put it mildly, but let's get the car ready for more fun and games.
Yeah, get the oil change done. So come straight and then back up. You think you can get that way just a minute?
Do that only in reverse.
There, this will work. It is so weird trying to guide a car onto my ramps. Usually I put my ramps in front. I'll do it. You got it.
That also helps.
That'll help. Can't get my GoPro. First look underneath this. Now, is yours on the left side?
That's on right.
Oh, is it really?
Yep.
They swap it around sometimes.
Do that.
Yeah.
Based upon, no, this janky plastic. How'd that come undone? I've filled it up lately, but okay.
I forgot. Maybe the deer did it.
We'll just go with that.
Huh. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it popped out whenever I had that radiator cap situation.
Need some lightage.
Half my cap got stuck in here. These have a tendency now to break apart.
What did I do with my other light? My valve lead light.
Oh, I should have brought my. Do I have that? Hold on. I may have thought ahead of myself. I did.
Well, I guess. You know what? Let me run upstairs. I gotta get a piece of cardboard so that if the oil filter makes a mess, he goes on the cardboard.
Sounds good. Taking a look in here, seeing what exactly is rubbing. It sounds like a fan. If you guys could, hopefully the at least one of the microphones picked up on that. But yeah, this camera right here is a little bit better with the dark. But let me show you what Vince is going to be dealing with. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah. See, it looks like it was knocked off the back there. Truth be told, last year my dad and I changed oil on this car like this. And for him it was really a struggle. For me it was a struggle getting under there. I'm not typically claustrophobic, but when I was under there, the shop that had it before we did this over torqued the fuel filter. So try as we may, or oil filter, thank you.
Yeah,
So try as I may, I could not get the thing off. We had two types of wrenches, nothing was coming off. I was getting claustrophobic, ticked off. It's like July, hot as hell, sweating. So forget this.
W cursing out that car.
Oh yes. Oh no, that oil filter, that job, it's like, dude, you just use hand pressure. What did you use, a torque wrench or something?
Well, yeah, but that's the thing though, like at Valvoline we will give the oil filter an extra turn because we don't want a customer to come back and say, hey, it's leaking.
It's leaking, yeah.
You know? So, but it also depends. Where did he go before that?
That was Jiffy Lube.
You know, we soak our gaskets in oil. That might help. I don't know what they do.
In theory, that's what you're always supposed to do to create a better seal.
Yeah, but like there's a lot of debate online with mechanics and things of whether or not you should lube your gasket or not. So some places I think just don't, or they don't care. Because I've experienced that with doing oil changes, that the gasket will just be stuck as hard as heck to remove that oil filter.
Especially when you're under there like that and you have absolutely no leverage.
Oh yeah. Alright, so what's it looking like down here? Do we know?
Furry.
Furry. What did I do with my light?
It looks like the it was pulled off of the bolts in the back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you hit a porcupine?
Nope. It was a doe.
Wow.
Then I said doe as I ran over it.
Doe! A deer! A female deer.
Okay then. There's blood on the bolt.
Yep. And there's blood hitting the exhaust. I could smell that when it heats up.
Oh my god, there's fur all the way back there. Oh, funny stuff. Okay. Well, what we're gonna do, get some more lightage because these lights are not helping whatsoever. And then I'll get my drill.
Weirdest thing was when I hit, obviously there was a thump. Wheelbase, it went right in between, so my wheels didn't hop up at all. I didn't feel anything. I just heard something. It was like, could have been a lot worse if it were a buck. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. And what happened, I was driving home 5 minutes away from my house on 28. Black as night. It's technically 2:30, but 3:30 with daylight savings time. I saw it off in the distance coming around a corner. Oh, that's roadkill. But due to the lighting conditions, I couldn't see how high it was above the ground until my headlights got right on top of it. Then it was like, brace yourself. So that was that. And now this is the aftermath. And I pawned my problem onto someone else.
You're welcome.
It was dead when I got there.
You guys have duct tape or something holding your metal plate up?
Yeah. No, that was us. When we couldn't get it bolted, my dad went under there and taped it up temporarily until we could get it to someone with a lift to reattach it. I remember what we did.
You're throwing the fur out.
You killed Bambi!
I have a power washer with a nozzle that can spray upward.
Uh-huh.
So I'll probably do that before we leave here, because
A car wash ain't gonna do it.
just get some of the stuff off, maybe.
Thank you.
It's a little caked on there, isn't it?
Well, caked on and baked on.
I guess I'll get started with this oil filter. We'll try to knock that out.
Yeah, given the circumstances and the fact that I was going like 40 miles per hour, it could have been a lot
You
worse.
said 20 last night.
Did I?
Yes.
Now, you know what? I did catch that. I'm like, no, that was 40 and 50 zone. You started slowing down a little bit. I'm like, do I slam on the brakes? No, too late for that. Do I swerve into the other lane? No, I did get a bearing of how close the next car was behind me. You're committing.
What was it, a 2-lane red?
Yeah, 28, right before the Highland Park Bridge. I shaved it down for the other cars behind me, though. I'll tell you that much.
I got some deer hair on me.
Pretty sure it was coming through my AC vent, too.
Jesus.
No, I'm kidding.
Cold. Just a little bit of oil on my fingers.
My car's taking a leak.
It's marking its territory. Oh,
They-
filter's off.
They do that for dominance. Oh, we had a bald eagle come by the store today.
A bald eagle?
Yeah. Nick and I saw it. At first I thought it was a vulture. That vulture reminded me. Then I'm looking like, oh, yeah, they usually come in pairs, turkey vultures.
See this, I just got my Discover card redone as bald eagle.
Nice. Yeah, so the thing comes around, I'm looking at it like, the head and tail are white. That's an eagle. Then as fast as it was moving, like, yeah, that's definitely an eagle. Much more graceful flyer. And just landed on a tree back behind the LA Fitness for probably a half hour. You know, me and Nick were back there like, America, fuck.
Give it a little pre-soak, I guess.
Unimpressed.
Jesus.
That's why I didn't even take it to a car wash. I was reading up on this. It's like, yeah, unless you have a power washer, you're pretty much up the creek.
I don't know if you want to power wash this material. Might have to. This is brake clean. Well, not brake clean, but like wheel and tire cleaner.
It should break up some of it.
Yeah, it should help something.
Goo gone.
Bruh. Goo gone. For today's oil filter of choice is the Mobile One. Can you even see that? Oh my god. Hold on. Stand by. There you go. Mobile One.
That's why I still love my phone for low light scenarios. I'm waiting for an action cam with a multi-lens.
Well, what I found is that
That is awesome.
the Hero 7 is very good at low light. But the Hero 5 Black was not good. Which was the biggest complaint, I think, for the Hero 5. Compared to other people.
The 7 is marginally better, but honestly, like the 5 and 7, I could shoot interchangeably with them. I can't tell the difference by looking at them, but the 5 is about half as efficient with partitioning space using the same resolutions. Like I said, that was the first one where they used that type of microphone system on there. So it's creating parallel wave files along with the video, and they're not integrated with each other, where the 7 merged everything into one file. So if I look at the 5 files on my computer, I have both the audio and video just laying right there. You'll see audio wave files just everywhere.
Yeah, I always delete those.
That's where you're losing all your space though, but it must be a high bitrate wave in order for it to be using as much space as the video. The reason why I'm saying that, hold on, do the second cam, explanation cam.
Explanation cam.
But the reason why I say that is because if I have a 32 gigabyte card in my 7, I'll get 4 hours out of it. If I have 32 gigabyte card in my 5 Black, it's only 2 hours. So something uses twice as much space, and the only thing I can figure, since the resolutions are the same between both cameras, is that it is that extra audio file. But that is a hefty wave file. And technically I should have changed that before I went to Detroit, but
Well, what's on my hand doesn't look too bad.
well, it's synthetic. If you manage to make synthetic burn,
Well, you know, you're a Kia.
yeah,
Or a Hyundai.
yeah.
That's what you are. Did you know that, I can't remember, is it Kia and Hyundai? Are they together? I don't remember.
Yes, no, yes. They're started by the same family, 2 brothers, I believe.
At least Hyundai, they had a lawsuit because their motors were just burning oil
Yeah.
and just self-destructing.
No, I thought that was the Kia Soul. One iteration of that motor, the ball bearing was missized, or the main bearing.
I just know that there's a bunch of Kias that come in, or Hyundais, both. They come into Valvoline that they're brand new, and they come in with already so many major issues. Well, like just burning oil. They have like no oil on the stick.
That sucks. Stuck on there.
What?
Is it stuck?
I already replaced it.
Oh, never mind.
As make sure it's tight enough, you know. Oh, that wasn't filming. So, that's fine.
That's why we always have multiple cameras.
Yeah, well, I only have one down there. Okay. So, you want to do the honors of pouring the oil in?
That's the hard part.
Not missing. That's the hard part.
My buddy has a 2007.
Tires, bro.
Yeah, the fronts are about shot.
They're gone.
My buddy has a 2007 Fusion. He's like, dude, as long as you keep the fluids running, this thing will last and last and last.
Well, is this motor kind of from Volvo? They look similar underneath.
I know a lot of the front end tech is Volvo. The steering, especially. I thought the motors were Ford. That Ford was actually giving them the engine tech.
I don't know. I guess it's probably a mixture of both.
Gonna have to watch my Scotty. What's his name? Scotty Kilmore.
Scotty Kilmore?
Yeah. All you need to do is throw that on and get a Toyota.
Oh my god.
Rev up your engines! Well, you want to know what Honda's up to? Here's a 2023 Civic Type R. It's only got 300 miles. He just picked it up. They're amazing little race cars.
Tell you what, though, his channel is awesome. So with synthetic, I take it that's a lot easier to be recycled, right?
Same, I think. I mean, I don't know about the process, but you mean just for yourself as a consumer getting rid of it?
No, do they reuse it?
Oh, I don't know.
Clean it up and then rebottle it? I figured with synthetic compounds it would be a lot easier to do that than...
I've never looked into that. I don't know.
I mean, otherwise, what are they actually doing to get rid of it?
I don't know. Can you use it on a diesel truck?
Biofuel.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
They
good.
might burn it off or something. Something. That's a good question. I have no idea.
That would actually go along with the rest of the recycling community. If you can't recycle it, just burn it, put it in a landfill.
I mean, the trains do that, right?
What's that?
The trains do it anyway, right?
Yeah, the train. What the hell is that? Sounded like a train wreck. Well, Google says it is a train wreck. Railroad saying it's safe though, so I guess it's safe. Did you send Mark that the train video?
Oh, I showed him.
Okay, that's how I saw it.
I asked him, like, did he see this? Did he send it to you? And he was like, no. And I was like, he didn't? I thought you would have said that, showed up.
No, I sent him the other one.
Hitler. Yeah, he loves that one.
Aber alle diese Verräter werden bezahlen. Mit ihrem eigenen Blut werden sie bezahlen. Sie werden es saufen in ihrem eigenen Blut.
Bitte gerne. Jetzt beruhig dich doch.
He said, man, he's good with that YouTube stuff.
You know, I'm starting to think that there's something in this chemical fire.
I mess around with video editing as a necessity first. Like years ago, back when you had to prove that your band could play, it's like, okay, get 1 gig, then buy every Walmart camera you could get, and then use Windows Movie Maker. Oh God. I'm thinking about how long it used to take me to do that shit. Rendering engines back then. To do an hour-long video, 7 cameras, about an hour 10 minutes. Took me 4 months.
Yeah. Well, it's like me, like, I don't have enough mental time usually for my beach vacation videos. And that's been my biggest problem because I kind of want to do things chronologically.
Oh, shit.
What did you do?
I knocked the filter into the back.
The filter.
Or the funnel.
I thought I heard it hit the ground.
No.
Where is it?
It's stuck.
Oh, Jake.
It's my...
Stuck.
What?
It's right here.
I gotta blame this on Mike somehow.
Did he take a look at the car today? That's how we'll blame him.
Oh, that's 5 quarts.
Is it full?
Looks full to me.
It does.
Reset successful. 100% remaining.
Get started. Where's your oil light at? They already go away.
Yeah.
Cool.
Up there, we got that sound again. Hold on. Then it went away when I put it in reverse.
Yeah, that all of a sudden.
He's back under there trying to figure out what that sound is. Why is March more winter than February? I do not understand Pennsylvania. You thinking that metal plate?
I don't know yet. But if you feel good with your oil change, then that you can turn it off.
Okay.
And then we'll get to trying to investigate that. Cause I think what I'm gonna do is I have a crowbar. And I think I'm gonna try to see if I make that plate kind of bend down a little bit.
Okay.
We'll see if that's the culprit, because I don't know.
That sounds, I mean, yeah, the muffler vibrates to begin with, so that sounds like it's the case.
And it just happens for that second when the car's in that position.
Right. Well, when the other thing that's happening, when you're putting it in reverse, is it changing any type of engine displacement with, no, the whole engine would be moving, shifting back, probably
When you put it
moving
in
the
reverse,
metal.
the engine should rock one of the ways.
So it's moving the muffler system just enough where it's coming into contact with it.
Yeah, and it's probably an already pretty tight tolerance. Really? My shoelace?
Yeah, we've officially now got more snow in March than in February. By the way, I was looking to ice fish this year. Ask me how that went. It's 70 degrees in January. How's the ice? So the dilemma with fishing at this time of the year, unless you're going for a specific cold water fish like walleye, which I didn't have the time off to go during those certain magical times of the day, but your usual species are all in deeper waters. You know, catfish are basically burying themselves.
It's snowing on my face.
No.
Why don't you go ahead and start up the car and put it in reverse again?
Yep.
And see if we'll do it for that 1 second there.
Sounds like he got rid of it.
Did it do it or no?
That was it.
I told you.
Probably.
We'll either close the hood or just set that closed.
Or I could use it as an anti-theft device.
What's funny is I was going to spray down the car for you, but
Nature did that for you?
not really. Well, I got to get that thing.
On before it freezes?
That.
There's a certain logic to this. I mean, your channel has nothing but deer, so...
Oh, I know. I was hoping to see one. because I'm like-
well, you saw parts of one.
Well, yeah, but like, a live one walking around. There probably is one.
All terrified.
Oh, what is he doing? That should be better than nothing. Boy. Look at that. Your skid plate's back up. That's good news. It's just that. It's not really the bumper. It's just that. It's fine. Where are these people?
See, now the funny thing is, I remember like my grandparents vehemently hated cameras, having cameras in their faces all the time. Now it's all we do. Like, hey, let me tell you about my life. Hey, I have social anxiety. I can't wait to get this on the TikToks. Add the laughing track to that too. Oh wait, TikTok. Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
You know what we used to call people that film like this? Idiots.
Yeah. I grew up watching YouTube, so like this is kind of it's weird because now I'm like one of them.
This is a proper aspect ratio. No, nothing wrong with YouTube. I don't know what this is.
Well,
I will
yes.
never understand what this is.
You're not wrong.
Now that I made everyone sick. Let's get fishing.
We probably lost some subscribers. So.
I have a TikTok video. I'm on the TikToks. I make recipes. Wait, so do I.
The next day.
Nope.
Water's 40 degrees. Just had another deep freeze, of course. Snow. I think I chased everything down deeper. I just got here. Only gonna be out for a good hour. I don't plan on really being too successful out here today, but you never know. It's one of those things where I just wanted to get outside, hit the water. Water level is actually really low for this time of year this year. We didn't get too much snow or a lot of rain. That little storm a couple days ago wasn't too bad. Got about 2 inches, then it all melted as soon as it laid down. The Sharp's Landing rocks. So there's actually a shelf not too far out here. This is real shallow. Should have come in with a set of waders. But yeah, there's a shelf probably about 50 feet out from where I'm at, where it drops down. There's no minnow even out here yet. Got some guys on a boat trolling. Just throwing one of those little ringworms on a Ned rig. Seeing if I can find a crevice with a interested fish. Maybe he'll bite. Really should have put my waders on. Short sight on my part. Of course, with the water being that cold, I really don't want to. The access is nice, but the chill factor is not. And take note, that is how you run a boat. Just let the water take you. None of this wake crap. Drives all of us nuts when we're trying to fish around it. They know what's up. Just got here. Really shallow for this time of year.
We were surprised we could come out. Yeah, it's all the way down.
Oh yeah. recall a time where I've seen Canadian geese hanging out with standard goose. All three of them just buddy-buddying. Usually they're separate species and one keeps away from the other. That's unusual. So it's gonna do it for me today. It's about what I expected. Cold water just after a freeze out. They're all still hiding underneath their little coves, but it felt nice being out here. It's probably dropping down to 55 right now, 54. Check my thermometer, so a little bit too cold for me and not enough action out here. So, but we'll be back soon, and I can't wait. I've been itching to try some new things this year, and until next time, keep on fishing.